help. It's so easy, but it makes a big difference.
Rebecca was a typical teenager like everyone else. She was a happy, funny, just a very caring, young woman.
She loved music. She loved Friends, the show Friends. She loved animals. She loved to read. She read all the time.
She was just a pleasure to be with. She was always happy and smiling, and she just really embraced being around people.
Rebecca was a sweet girl. She was such a big-hearted girl. She was like a sister-like figure to me. She would go out of her way to do something so little just for someone. I've never had someone so sweet, and to make something like this happen is such an amazing thing.
As teenagers prepare for the prom, there are always some girls who have to sit them out, and not because they don't have a date, but because they can't afford to go. NBC's Kerry Sanders reports in some communities that's changing because of one teen's dream.
Prom, that memorable teenage event with peer pressure to look like a Hollywood star in dresses that can cost $1,000 and more. The all-American rite of passage, priced right out of reach of some teenagers until Becca's closet.
These are fours. These are all fours. Okay. Do you like it, the style?
That's pretty.
Free prom dresses for those who cannot afford them.
Do you want to come out and show like your mom or something?
That is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
A year and a half ago, 16-year-old Rebecca Kirtman decided to help those who could not afford a prom dress. But then, tragedy. Becca died in a car accident.
She was always caring. She was always, thinking about other people. She started this project to help other people, and because she wanted to, make a little difference in the world, and she did.
She was reading a teen magazine, and she saw an article, a story about a group of kids at an expensive prep school who took all their clothes, all their formal dresses, and sent them to a school where the kids were predominantly low income. And she said, oh, this is really cool. I'd kind of like to do something like this. And so that's kind of what gave her the idea.
And as it grew, the number of dresses, it was, wow, I really now know I can help more than just the kids at Nova High School.
She was only 16 years old, but Becca's impact has gone well beyond the community she grew up in. Becca's closet is now in 26 cities, the Bahamas, and Singapore. A prom made perfect, with the spirit of a girl who never made it to her own prom.
I said, you know what? Anyone can collect some dresses to help out someone else. So 2,500 dresses later, here we are. I think that Becca would be really humbled and honored to think that there's so many people that want to take on her mission, which was to help other people.
It's a nice place to come. They're so beautiful, and I'm glad that they're available to us. They're awesome. It's like I haven't seen dresses like this before. They're very beautiful.
I wanted to know, after Rebecca passed away, that everyone knew what she did and the kind of person she was. And so many people in so many different communities have embraced what she did and have grown her idea and her concept into a project that is affecting thousands of kids annually.
It started out with friends and people who knew her, and it's ended up with people who just know of her and know about her, not necessarily people who knew her, and I think you should be amazed.